Today, I think I'm going to try animating. Or, I don't know if you can call this animating because, well, I'm not really animating. I'm just sort of drawing stop motion, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah, it totally makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay. Whatever. Hi, you guys. My name is B from Busy. I will just be rambling. That's what I do. Okay. So, I don't know. Yesterday, I was thinking of making a little short series. Not like a short series, but a series for shorts. Following Nanami, you know, on her when she, just having bad luck. That's what she does because she has bad luck power. I should probably check if do not disturb. Yes, it is. All right, we're golden. Oh no, I put K-pop Demon Hunters in my head. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Together we're going. Up, we're gonna be golden. Should I do Chibi? I'm gonna do Chibi. Chibi is easier. Oh, I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I'm. Oh, there's another person here. Hi, I'm B. We're animating. I'm using Calipeg. Do, 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 do. If you hear any background noise, it's because I'm in my bedroom and my husband is quietly playing video games. I warned him not to rage if he loses. He has agreed. Do, 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 do. You know what's interesting about Calipeg that I kind of wish most animation software had? This. Look, you can save the color schemes for your characters so you're not constantly having to go back and find what's it called? Find an image of them. Although I find myself often getting images of them just so I can get references. Is it bad that I still need references of my own characters? Hmm. I don't think it is. That's just part of being human. I can't remember squat. This is making me realize that I don't think I've ever drawn Chibi Nanami from her side profile. I need to be more flexible. I have a habit of drawing my characters from one angle where they're looking, I think, to the left because that's just easier for me. But I don't want to be one of those artists that only draw their character facing one way at all times in like their little still images, but it's what's comfortable. I got to get out of my comfort zone. Speaking of, I want to change my drawing style a little bit. I feel like it's just too anime centric, and I'm worried that's like not a good look, you know? But it's what I know how to do. It's gonna be hard to kill that habit. Oh, she a baby with big old eyes. Do do do. I wonder who it is who's always joining me. I say always like I've done so many streams. It's just been this is my second one. And this time, it's not in the middle of the night, and I'm not sitting on a closed toilet to escape my son because he is at school or daycare. Hopefully, he has a good day today. He's been having a bit of a rough time lately, but I think that's just most 4 year olds. Typical 4 year old stuff, but it's still sad. What outfit are we gonna give you, Nanami? It's hot as heck, so maybe I'll just give you a t shirt. Do, do, do. Something easy to draw, you know? Not everything needs to be a fashion show, especially because I'm not exactly the most fashionable. Do I do a walking cycle? Yeah, I think I will do a walking cycle because I like to torture myself, I guess. I wonder what audio I'll include with this. Do, 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 do. So this is going to be a video about Nanami having bad luck because that's her power. Her power is bad luck. You, my dear, are too low to the ground. I really like the pleated skirt looks. I have a few myself, but the problem is they're often short, so I always wear leggings under them. Nanami has scars on her legs, so she's usually seen wearing leggings. And if she's not wearing leggings, she's usually wearing stockings that are the same tone as her skin, so most people don't notice them. But that's why you'll never see her going swimming unless she has a full body swimsuit. It's depressing. Although for once, the scars on her legs aren't because of what's it called? Because of like abuse or anything. She's just so unlucky that she has a habit of like falling into. One time she fell into the floor, and it wasn't because she was heavy or something. Her family went to a bathhouse, and it was kind of old and rickety, and Nanami just her power decided to activate at that moment, and as a result, she suddenly fell through the floor. So she's got some scars from that. She's very self-conscious, which is why she wears leggings at all possible times. Whether they're black leggings, brown leggings, gray leggings, or skin tone leggings. Which I think is a really cool invention, by the way. I have some fleece ones that are like really cute that I love to wear in the winter. Oh, wait, this makes it look like she's running. You're not in exactly any rush. Okay. I better make sure onion skin is on. There we go. The unfortunate thing about animating is that I have to color every single frame because I one time made the mistake of waiting till after I was done with the animation to color everything, and it took like so much longer than the actual animation did because I would have to adjust all the colors and stuff, make sure everything was in the right place, and it was even worse when I had to like it was worse when I had to I forgot what I was gonna say. That's just ADHD. When I had to dang it, what was it? Oh yeah, when I had to like like duplicate frames and stuff to get the animation to be how I wanted it. So then I would have to duplicate the colors and everything because they're on different layers. But sometimes when you duplicate the frames, you have to change up small little things and then you have to go over. Never again. I will never go through that again. I will always color my frames before I move on to the next frame. I'm not doing it again. It's not happening. Okay. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. There's this really cool feature that makes this go by so much faster. See? Because the problem with this is these aren't vector images like they would be with, I think Adobe Animate, but it's too expensive, so I can't use those. So if I don't color carefully, there'll be a bunch of blank spots. And it's kind of pixely, which is sad, but that's just what I can do. That's what I can work with. Oh, if you ever decide, to whoever's watching this, you want to animate on your iPad or something, CaliPeg is really good and it's affordable. It's $15 for the lifetime. Mhm. I can only do simple backgrounds, which is sad. I focused too much time on learning how to draw people that back in my time I didn't. My time, oh my god, that sounds old. Back when I was like in high school, I focused more on perfecting how to draw people rather than learning how to. I cannot focus. Oh my gosh. Rather than learning how to draw backgrounds. So my things are very plain and kind of mediocre. So I'm learning how to draw backgrounds more, or I'm forcing myself to learn, which is good. You gotta expand what you know, you know? Nanami's eyebrows are always going to be a darker shade of blonde than her hair, just because I think it looks cool. I don't know if that's in relevant detail for anybody, but like, thought I'd share, you know? Nanami's very pale because she's afraid of going outside because something usually goes wrong. Like one time, she got chased 4 blocks by a neighbor's dog, which is normally very friendly, but for some reason, dogs hate Nanami. That's why she's scared of them. She doesn't hate them. Just, I think it's probably her nerves that makes it happen, coupled by her bad luck. She's a naturally anxious person. And dogs can sense that, you know? It's unfortunate. Do 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 do. I want to sing so bad. I love singing while I'm drawing, but if someone hears me singing, I'm gonna get really embarrassed. That's the downside. So I might sing my words a little bit, but that's about it. If anybody knows um, any software that I could use to better. There we go. Oh my god, she's a fish! It's too late. We're in the drawing phase. I can't. We gotta keep working. We can't. Oh god. Ah! Oh. Dang it. just fix that real quick. At least it was only one thing on the layer before it was something else. Any artists out there know the struggle of accidentally coloring on the wrong layer. It's just depressing. Ba 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 da 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 da. I think I'm gonna try to make this a habit. I feel more productive when, for some reason, I have someone to talk to. Not that I don't like talk to my husband, but like he's a very busy man. I don't know if he can hear me. He's got his headphones on so that so I think he just died in his game. You got this, hun. What color should Nanami's phone be? Her favorite color is, ironically, even though she's featured in a lot of pink and stuff, her favorite color is purple. So purple and blue are her favorites. Maybe I'll give her a purple phone. Let's see, Nanami, are you wearing black leggings or skin tone leggings today? I think we're gonna go with black leggings. Haha! This is my savior. I wish they had this on Clip Studio Paint. I like this way better than the fill bucket tool. Mm. It's just more precise. What color should your shirt be? Because honestly, I'm really liking the way the blue looks, but then you're just the same color as the sky. Doesn't really work, does it? Okay, I'll just make you a different shade of blue. Maybe a nice teal? Or aqua. Is it teal or aqua? Like, what? I don't know. That doesn't work, does it? Let's see. Oh, you know what? No, it kind of works. She's just as fashionably challenged as I am. Aw. You know what? Let me add these there, and I can erase them once this is done. That way I don't have to keep going back in case I forget them. I should get the color of her phone down too. There we go. That is way too purple. Doop. Softer purple. A little blue on the blue side. Nice. Add that in. And two. Okay, now we're ready for the walk cycle. Oh god, why do I do this to myself? Okay. If you're wondering why I didn't just duplicate the thing, uh, the keyframe, and just edited her legs, it's because I like to make it look like there's just a slight bit of movement with her hair, and I can do that by slightly adjusting the position her hair was in. It's very minute, but it's because this is just like half a frame right here. You know what? 18 frames per second will make it easier. Yeah. She doesn't need to be walking for very long, but the best part is once I get the cycle how I like it, I can just duplicate it, and that way it works. And if you're wondering why she's not moving, it's because I'm gonna more or less, I guess, kind of tween it to change her position slightly. But I definitely need the onion skin on for her freckles. I am notorious for not knowing where her freckles freaking go. But also another thing is that you got to be careful with CaliPeg. If you copy and paste or if you move something slightly, the pixels will become grainy, like or fuzzy. Yeah, fuzzy. And I'm sure people who have seen my videos will notice that sometimes. So I've been trying to just redraw my frames more, but like sometimes you can't cuz my wrist will start hurting. But I think that also just comes with age. I'm not going to tell you guys how old I am. I am self conscious. But I can confidently say I am under 30. Welcome to Wonder. Come in, have no fear. You're one of us now. We're all mad here. Oh. Sorry, I'm a big fan of Lydia the Bard. Sometimes her songs will just pop up into my head. But I'm sure for some people it might be a little intense because she does really intense villain songs. Like, my favorite one is the Alice in Wonderland. I only paint in red now. It's such a good one. But visually, it can be kind of scary. She has this really oh my god, there's this moment that's she speaks really quickly. It's so eerie. Like, hold on. She goes like, to just one lie, the time flies, this man, it's just what begins and what ends. Who am I? Who are you? What's a lie? What is true? How do you find your way out when left appears right? What's right's always wrong? Clinging to sanity or embrace the fantasy. It's so fast. You have no idea how many times I had to pause and restart because I wanted to be able to get that, like, say that on beat. Even now, I don't think I do it right. She's amazing. I don't. I'm not sure. Does she write her own songs or I think she writes her own songs. I love her. I wonder what Minthy is up to right now. I hope she's having fun, whatever she's doing. Tall Tale Studios. She's another one of my favorite animators. I wonder if I should do a story time animation one day. I guess this is kind of like a story time animation, but it's just me doing an animation rather than. Oh, wait. Let me just. There we go. This is more of me like doing an animation while I'm talking instead of like it being an actual story time animation. But I don't know. I don't think my life is interesting enough for anybody to want to hear it, is the thing. I'm a very boring person. That's probably why I have less than 300 subscribers. Hmm. Chunky legs. You know what? You're adorable. I love you, Nanami. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so I don't know if this is weird or not, but whenever I'm trying to do a walk cycle, you ever just put your middle finger and your index finger down on the table and pretend it's walking? I actually use my fingers as a guide to how my fingers are, to how the legs are supposed to move. And I don't know if that's reasonable, but they kind of have to lift the same way fingers let your legs do. So it's a nice little help. So if your leg was like this when I started, I have to do this. Okay, so a little bend here. Yes. Yes, this works. Okay, cool. Oh, and also it's always telling you to create a backup. Oh my god, don't ever forget to make a backup. One time I was making an animation that was working I was working on so hard and my iPad crashed because it has such little storage that oh, my heart will break just remembering this. It deleted everything I had and I was so sad. And I had but thankfully, oh wait, no, not thankfully. I didn't have a backup. I had some backups cuz I would always press the create, but I was so far behind that I had to redo stuff I had already done and I was just so heartbroken. So now whenever I see that thing, I always press the backup button. Don't forget to back up your work, you guys. Don't make B's mistake. Oh, hey, question for anybody else who comes, and for this lovely person who is accompanying me on my stream. Do you have a favorite Disney song? I like When I'm Human and I'm gonna be, from Princess and the Frog. That's my favorite movie. Ooh, Mulan's a good one too. I see a lot of myself in Tiana, and it's not just because I am a mixed black woman. That mm, woman doesn't feel right considering I use they them pronouns, but gender fluid person is just so long to say. But that is the correct term for me if you want to be specific. What was I saying? Right. As a mixed black, I'll just say person because that's what I am. I'm a person. A mixed black person. I identify a lot with her because she wants to work hard and open up a restaurant. And she does eventually get that. But like I I don't want to open a restaurant, let's be clear on that. I want to open a bakery. Like I'm planning on going to culinary school. Or is it a culinary school? I'm going to community college and I'm taking their baking certificate program. So I'll learn the ins and outs, and then I'll probably try to work at a bakery for a while to get that experience. And then, oh, if you're wondering what those yellow dots are on the screen, those are my fingers. So that's me zooming out, zooming in, touching stuff. Oh yeah, check this out. Um, if you hold and slide up, you can just go between your panels. It can be kind of annoying actually, but it's still very useful. Yeah, you're not gonna get a lot of organization and conversations with me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a very scatterbrained person. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to be able to sell macarons. I love making macarons. Ironically, I don't really like eating them because they're too sweet. I used to be obsessed with eating them, but then I had my son and my taste changed. Like, I used to hate onions. Now I kind of like onions. Grilled onions are the best onions. Although I guess I will have a raw onion in my burger sometime, but it has to be at least a yellow or white onion. It can't be a red onion. Those are awful. I think I've seen some people just eat them like apples, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." But to each their own, I guess. You be latte, you be latte day. Uh, oh, that's what that is. I forgot. Imagine getting ads during a live stream. One, so it says there's two people in my chat, but there's actually just one person because one of those is me. Ooh, and it's because I want to see if someone joins. So I'm watching on my phone and stuff, and I do not have YouTube Premium. Did I? Oh, no, I stopped recording. No, I just decided it hated me, I guess. Lol. Oh, I bunted the. No, I just pressed the button. Okay, anyway, but yeah. Um, so in order to like keep track of what's happening, if somebody decides to say hi to me, I can say hi back to them. Yeah. Ah. Oh well. Do do do. We are back to one person, and that one person is me, and that's okay. I'm not very interesting. I think that is horrifying. What on earth is it? What is happening? Uh, this does not feel like the color white, but it says it's what? Hmm. Am I tripping? I'm tripping, right? Let me see. Hmm. Oh well. Well, this is gonna haunt me. Maybe it just looks like that because of the contrast. Yeah, that's what it probably is. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to keep on keeping on. Do 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 do. I'm doing my drum things. Yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. I can sing now 'cause no one else is here. Hmm. Ah. Such a song clinging to sanity or embrace the fantasy. Do, 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 do. I love this tool. I think it's a fill lasso or something. I think Photoshop has that, which is ironic because Photoshop is more for editing photo software and stuff, isn't it? But I still appreciate its presence. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. Ah! Dang it. Of course. Of course, that's what I did. Let me see. What? Something's not right. Oh, fudge me. Frick. Now I have to. This is the problem when your character's color scheme has too many shades that are too close together. I wonder if I should redesign Nanami. Just a little bit. Maybe make her hair a darker shade of blonde so I don't keep confusing it with the little highlight of her eyes. Because her hair is more of an is like, if you just have me describe it, I'd call it more of an ashy blonde, but looking at it, it's not exactly very ashy. It's more of a dirty blonde. I might I might change that. There we go. There. I wish I was a little more. Mm, I guess. I guess I wish I was a little more funny to people. And that might be a little self-deprecating, but I don't think I'm the most interesting person in the world. I don't really. I'm sure one day. I'm not gonna say one day I'll make it big. I'll have millions of subscribers. That's probably never gonna happen. But maybe one day I can hit 500. That's my goal. I would love to hit 500 subscribers. Maybe in a few years, though. For now, I'm just here to have fun. 'Cause bees, they wanna have fun. Oh, bees, they wanna have fun. Buzz, buzz, buzz. It's just me, myself, and I. And that's how it's gonna be, and that's okay. You know what? Mm-mm. 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 Okay, that was unfortunate. I don't know how lightings and shadows work. I am not a professional. One day, someday, this'll be ordinary. Someday. You guys, I should really stop talking like there's a lot of people with me or something, but I guess it just makes me feel better about myself to have someone to talk to. And that's alright. I'm only human. Mm, buzz buzz. Not human. I'm a bee. Okay. You know what? For my sanity, I am going to duplicate this. I don't think my wrist will be able to handle redrawing every frame today. It's kind of cracky. Thank God I drew the background on a separate layer. Oh, back. Give me. I'm sitting on my bed. Which you think would be comfortable, but not when you have back problems. Do do do. Well, if it's just me, that means I'm allowed to sing again. Um, yeah, highly painted red now. It's really stuck in my head. Welcome to Wonderland. Bum 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 bum. Come in, have no fear. You're one of us now. We're all mad here. Ask, ask her inside your maze. She asks for help but receives riddles, receives threats. Lost her days, remained unfazed. I play your game and either way I lose my head. Choosing the light, the time flies as none of the sense what begins and what ends. Who am I? Who are you? What's a lie? What is true? How do you find your way out when left appears right and what's right's always wrong? Clinging to sanity or embrace the fantasy. You seem to walk for miles, met with feline smiles. As grins begin to turn into scowls. You're one of us now. Comes from my heart, still in the sky. Oh, should I be drawing a shadow for her? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't have the energy for that. I am a very. I conserve my energy like a sloth. Alright. Something must be wrong with me because I keep expecting my son to just come in even though he's not here right now. Okay, just. My wrist hurts, but I committed to doing this. I'm going to go for as long as I can. Ah, gotta fix that. I am the painting red now. Speak the thrones of riddles you see. Give your riddles for sale for free. I scan. That doesn't work. And do you know? No. 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 I was drawing on the wrong layer again. Oh, God. Dang it. Every time. Okay, well, at least I can just erase it and just do it on this layer. Freaking. It's just the kind of luck I have, I guess. It's so. This is why I think sometimes it's like Nanami's bad luck will transfer onto me one of these days. That's probably a pessimistic way to look at it. There we go. With all the money in the world, you could never buy this girl quite enough. It will be enough. Well, I guess since there's no one to talk to, I'll probably just stay quiet. If somebody decides to chat with me, that'd be fun. Well, that requires someone to be watching. Oh well, for funsies. Not exactly expecting anything out of this. I will not tell you to like and subscribe because you are your own person. And that's your choice, not mine. Wahahaha. Ba 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 ba. Choo 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 cha. Okay, let's see what we got so far. I think I need to animate some movement in her skirt. I guess by. This is why I shouldn't take shortcuts. Oh, hello there. May I ask, if you are willing to share, what is your name? To whoever is watching this stream right now. But if you don't want to tell me, that is also okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of cringe, so. Might. Wow. Balls. I mean, I think someone just knocked on our door. Excuse me for a second. I should probably get that. Shoo. father-in-law telling us to let my cat in. Because for some reason, instead of coming to our little place on the other side of the property, she decided to go to the main house. Her name is Mika. Mika, do you want to say hi? Hi, Mika. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear her meowing. She's meowing. She's talking smack. It's not really movement, is it? Just sort of drew her skirt all over again. Let's see. If her legs are going this way, I think her skirt would probably come in on itself a little bit. So a little more like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. I need to sneeze. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Okay, it's gone. If you ever feel like you need to sneeze and you don't want to, say a tongue twister. I don't know why it works, but it does. Sometimes I don't think I'm a good animator because I don't storyboard. I just sort of do what I think should come up, and if it looks good, I'm happy with it. But I feel like maybe my animations would be a lot better if I did storyboard. But I don't really know how to do that. Hmm, not bad. Oh god, you're missing the shine in your eyes. Jesus, you look like I traumatized you. There we go. Oh, that's it, just anyways. Oh, Nanami, you know not what's coming for you. And hopefully this is something a lot of people can relate to. As I relate to it, because I've done it. Lord knows I've done it. Okay. I think I'm going to go back to redrawing the frame. Maybe fix her skirt a little bit here too. Ah, she has no skirt. Ah. Oh god, that's why I said I'm cringe. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Even though onion skin is important, sometimes it makes it kind of hard to see what you're doing. Maybe I should just lower the opacity of that a little bit. There we go. audio I should add to this? Oh, I'll have to figure that out later. Usually when I draw memes, I add an audio into it. It's pretty cool. On CaliPeg, when you try to add a new layer right here, hold on, let me put my finger here so you can see where I'm clicking. There. You you can choose between a new drawing layer, a new video layer. This is the little diamond is kind of like a tweening layer. The folder's a folder. It's like a mask, I guess. I've never used it. And this thing that at the thing next to the eye, which is info, I guess. I've never used that. Anyway, the thing next to the eye, that's an audio layer. So if you have a video that you want to animate to, like say you want to make a meme and you want to make sure the timing is great, you can just add the audio here. And you don't even have to like do it separately. You can just download the video, like download a video like off of TikTok that you like the audio of, and you're like, I would love to draw something to this. You press this so that you're not doing both the video and the audio, and it'll just take the audio from the video, and then you can change the volume. It's very helpful. That's what I did for my Little Miss Perfect. Little Blank Perfect? Saying Little Blank is just awkward. Little Miss Perfect animatic some time ago. This is the wrong layer. Fudge me. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Oh, right, because that's a blank layer, so that won't really show. It's too fast, huh? What if we... Let's see. How's that? That looks better. Okay. So then that means everything needs to be at least 2 frames. Back to this. She doesn't need to be walking for too long, I think. She's only going over there after all. I'm gonna give her hair a little bit of bounce. So we're just gonna up there. Make this a little up here. And a little bit of that. That's too big. Oh, Jesus. I need a different color. This is just way too much. Good. Better. Same. Maybe I should get some music to play in the background next time I do this. Oh. Yes, Mika? scritches for Mika. That's her payment for not eating us in her sleep. The lamb stands for something. Oh, hey, I got a spam message. No, thank you. I don't think you're going to approve my business for up to $1 million the same day funding between 12 to 36 months today. I'm going to block you now. Satisfying. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing this. That's right. I think I'm actually going to have her lower her phone a little bit here. Doop, boop, just to make it seem not so staticky, if that makes sense. Hmm. I just realized I've only given her 4 fingers. It's okay. I shouldn't be tracing the same arm, or is this at a different angle now? There we go. You can just bounce a little, just to give some pep in her step. Maybe too much. There we go. There we go. My neck hurts, but I just realized that's because I'm crouched over like a gremlin instead of leaning back like I was originally. Woo! Much better. I hope that wasn't some really bad ear sounds for you guys. I can hear Cubby barking. Once when charming, and I with you can't stay away. I'm just a poor Cinderella, but I'll be a princess someday. Okay, let's see. The legs are going to start coming out soon, so I better start to give the skirt a little more volume, because there's movement there now. Well, there's always movement, I guess. something that's kind of weird that I've always thought about when it comes to Cinderella. So many women have tried on that single shoe. Do you think they cleaned it after each one, or do you think it was just gathering up foot funguses? I'm sorry, that was a really gross question, but like, I always wondered. Also, can we talk about how uncomfortable glass slippers would be? Like, there is no support, and if you step too hard, imagine what would happen. Like, blood all over the dance floor. Blood, blood. Oh no, I slipped. I'm just saying, it's like it sounds magical and beautiful, but like, and then she's running out of the on those slippers. Like, girl, your back must be killing you. Ugh, I can't even wear normal heels. I have these wedge sandal thingies, or platform sandals, I guess. I don't know what they're called. They're like 2 inches tall, maybe 2.5. That's about as high as I can go before I die and break my neck. Did your legs get short? No, I think we're good. Okay, cool. I'm tangled up in my headphones. Ooh, wrong layer. No, 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 no. Don't tell me. Of course. You know what? It's fine because the background's on a separate layer, so I can just move these about and still be kind of annoyed with myself that it happened. There we go. Okay, back to this. Freckles, freckles, freckles. I forgot her freckles. Jesus Christ, I am like, where is my head today? Did she have 4 freckles earlier? Four, five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a little bit of this. There. Okay, they exist again. All is right. Oh God, we're not doing that. Hey, you know what's odd? The prince never even asked Cinderella what her name was. He really should have. Could have saved everybody a lot of time and foot fungus. Actually, is that how it works? You know what? I don't want to know all this. I don't want to. I should not be talking about feet. That's really weird. I guess those are just my intrusive thoughts. Like, I just can't imagine trying on a shoe that literally thousands of other people tried on. And it's a glass shoe, so like, if someone was super sweaty, that was just, it's a nightmare. Ugh, good lord. Oh, I'm on erase. Yep. Hmm, that's fine. We don't claim to be professional on this channel. Do, 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 do. Your eyebrow has just been thickening this entire time. No, I'll just fix that. do prefer the thicker eyebrow look for you anyway. It's cuter. Shoo. Too thick. There we go. Just a little bit of that. Ah. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming. Just, better. Oh. Jesus Christ. This is the problem. This is the problem. It's not. Oh, I can hear my cat scratching her litter box. I'm super aware of every eyebrow. Okay, there we go. Now we can color. Back to this. I can focus now. Wish I could label these. Okay, just making sure. Alright. What's my battery life looking like? Pretty good. I'm on the wrong layer. I think I must just be punishing myself. Okay, at least it was just a little bit. Choo. Oh, let's see. There you go. Okay, y'all be real with me. I can't be the only one who sees this looking kind of like yellow tinted, right? It's no, it's white. It's white. I'm gaslighting myself. It's fine. If I ever redesign Nanami, I want to give her pointed ears. She, I just think she'd look really cute with cute little pointed ears at the end. Maybe that's what the next stream will be. Redesigning Nanami. It would be very subtle. I don't want to change her too much. I like her brown eyes. I like to describe them as being like a little honey brown, but they're not honey brown. They're just brown, which is, that's just how it is. But like, if I colored her eyes with a lot of detail and lighting, in the sunlight, they do kind of look honey shaded. I wonder what my son is doing right now. What time is it? Oh, 1, so he's probably doing nap time. I think I'm only gonna do this until it turns 2, just because I have been neglecting my chores. We've got to clean up. We did a little bit before I decided to start streaming, so you know what? This is like a little reward. Live stream. Whoop whoop. I'll probably finish this tomorrow, and I don't know what time I'll post it. If I finish this tonight, I might post it earlier, maybe at like 10 Mountain Time. 10 a.m.? Is that too early? I don't think it's too early. I think that's a good time. Whoop. I'm actually gonna just duplicate this one. As long as you don't duplicate it too frequently, it's not too bad. You can make small changes. Okay, so Whitley are gonna do that swing, so I need to adjust her skirt. I guess they're gonna swing out a little if I had to describe it. You gotta think about those things. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. That was my husband. I don't know if you guys heard him. He like stopped mid swear because he remembered I was here. Do, do. I wonder if I should just nudge him a little. No, this is his room too. He can, as long as he's not like swearing to like all heckin' back, he can do whatever he wants. Okay. Let me see. Do, do. That's too white out. I'll make this the next one actually, and I'll duplicate it and edit this one. Hey, hun, what are you playing anyway? He can't hear me. He has headphones on. He got really into God of War, but he had to take a break from it because I think it was damaging his hands. because of all the button slamming and stuff. It's a good game. I don't play it, but I like to watch. A lot of our time, sometimes just me watching him play his video games. I wonder if I'm ever bothering him when I do. I hope not. That'd be unfortunate. I don't think I am, because I feel like he would tell me if I was. Yeah, he would tell me. Oh. Okay, let's see. This won't be fully animated, but like I like to drop little bits of full animation in my shorts if I can. I don't always do it, but it's just so that I can continue improving. Otherwise, it's just stop images, which isn't bad, but I don't know. I guess that's just me. I like to, if I'm having fun, and if I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It depends on if I've had breakfast that day. I haven't, but actually, I don't usually eat breakfast. But when I do, it's usually pancakes. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's not bad actually. Yeah, I like this. But now that means I have to do the other leg. It's never ending. Oh jeez. Is anybody here good at math? What's 108 divided by 18? That doesn't feel like a lot. That's less than 10 seconds. Okay. I think I need to... oopsie. I think I need to increase a little bit. This is probably going to be like 15 seconds, so I think I need to go all the way over here. Out. There we go. Back to this. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. think I'll stream until I finish this walk cycle at least. Oh, it's only 1:30. I think I could actually keep going until 2. I think I'll have more than that done. I'm proud of myself. I'm feeling very productive today. This one's not really me rambling. Maybe I should change the name to this to Busy Bee Animates. Yeah. I'll have to create a cute thumbnail later. I should really do that before this, though, shouldn't I? Do you guys ever wish that you could move out of the country you live in, but you don't because, well, your family's here and you'd miss them? But ironically, even though you live in the same country, you don't really have the chance to visit them too much because it's expensive. But it's even more expensive to fly out of the country and visit you that way. It's kind of a bummer when you think about it. I would love to move to. I want to move to the UK, but you know, that's like literally on the other side of the globe. I miss my family a lot, especially after my grandmother passed away. I feel like I've gotten closer to everyone. Dang it. Oh God. Okay, I've lost the plot. Let's see. So it's the right leg that is going right now. So that. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. My husband seems to be struggling in his game. Oh, look at that. This is why you always go over them again. And then you can see what you're missing. Like shadows. I hate shadows, but they're very important to give a little bit of depth. Why am I only giving shadows to one leg? You know what? We're in too deep. I'm gonna keep doing that. actually. You know what? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure this little magnet's turned on. Because if this little magnet down here isn't turned on, it just does this and leaves a gap. But if you turn it on, woo, so then you don't have to move everything. Sorry for the weird sound effects. That helps me focus. Too much. Let me just erase the whole skirt. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. I wonder if I should wait till when I have more followers to stream, because it's more fun to stream when someone's talking to you. I always have fun in other people's streams because you get to talk to people, and sometimes the creator talks to you, and that's always nice, you know? It's like you get to peek into their world. But maybe I'm just not, I don't come off as that approachable. And you know what? That's okay. I will work on that. I will work on being someone that people want to talk to. Hi, Mika. Meow to you too. No, Mika, no, you can't lay down on my chest. Mika, no, no, no. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can. Let me up my camera, my microphone. Can you guys hear her purring? Just get a little bit of that real quick before I move her. Excuse me, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I know. Mm. Mika! Mika, I love you too, but you can't do this right now. Oh, I got her finger in my mouth. I'm sorry. Just because I'm laying down on the bed doesn't mean I want you on my chest, Mika. Oh, I'm fighting with my cat. There. I'll sit up more so you can't climb on me. Is that better? Jeez. She's looking at me very upset now. I still love you. I wish you wouldn't climb on me when I'm drawing. She always does this. Mm. Oh, that's just a thick line. There we go. That shadow doesn't really work. Mouth is full of cat hairs now. Oh, Mika. Oh, no, you don't. Pow. Haha. I got you. You thought you got me, but I got you. actually don't need to change the way the skirt looks for this frame, just because the movement's so minimal that it probably wouldn't really affect it that much. Uh-oh. Sometimes Calipag does this thing where I can't zoom in. But when that happens, just boop, reload the shot. There we go. All better. I think we're approaching the part where I can start duplicating. I think I only need to duplicate this once because these are a lot of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, maybe twice. Yeah, twice should be enough. And then we can loop it. Actually, you know what? I do think I need to change the skirt up a little. Okay, that's good. Wait, how many plates does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a cat hair in my mouth. 4, 5. Mika is now laying down next to me. She has given up on her conquest to sit on my chest while I draw. To be honest, I think she just likes the heat that comes off from both me and my iPad. I really need to get a new one. This thing is in its last days. I haven't been doing her shirt. It's just a minimal, just changing the fold, but like that's important too. Your shirts move while you do as well. You know? Do do do. Just a little goes a long way. Some look for trouble, while others don't. Do 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 do. Don't you know I can't just go follow you into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Okay. I'm actually not going to include the crease in this one. Oh boy, after this, I am going to need a icy hot patch. Speaking of icy hot, tomorrow is Midoriya's birthday. I wonder if I should draw some My Hero Academia art. I don't really do that often, but the lines here. This is fine. Oh, god dang it. There we go. I think one more frame. Yeah, the darker gray looks better than the black shadows, but I'm not going to go back and change those shadows. That's fine. Shadows change all the time. Sometimes they're darker and sometimes they're lighter. That's what's been weird about this image. There we go. Too much. And you're ever not sure how you want your animation to look, it's always good to reference your previous frames. Jesus, every time. No. Oh! Every time. I did it on the wrong frame again. Mm. This is why you gotta check back on your frames. Do 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 do. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. There we go. Okay, all is right. Okay, I'm gonna erase that a little bit before it drives me bonkers. There, there it is. There we go. Whatever. Did I? I think I did this in the same color. Let me just. There we go. That's better. do do. Okay. Now, to make sure it works, that's not bad, but let's see. I think these don't actually need to be longer after all. It's a little bit of bounce. Yeah, I think that came out pretty good. Alright, in that case, we're going to duplicate it once. Let's see. Oh, whoopsie. Okay. This is where the little diamond's coming into play. Do do. You need to make sure both of these are here. Uh-oh. No, no, not that, not that, not that. This. There we go. Okay. So, Nanami, we're gonna start you right here. And you are going to make your way over here. Let's see how that looks. Great! Now for a little... Oh, flip flap. Oh, thank God, it was just one frame. Okay. Which means it's happened at least one other time, huh? Oh. Well, that's nice then. There we go. Okay, that is good. All right. Thank you for sticking around with me. I finished my walk cycle. We're just gonna turn this on and see. Okay, I am satisfied with this. Now I have chores I have to get back to. So I guess that's it for my. Thank you for joining me. Bye. I don't know how to